Welcome to Mindfulness with Missy. Today we are going to be doing a guided meditation on getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. To begin, place yourself in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more relaxed and feel your body go into a deep, calm, relaxed state. Let go and relax. This is a safe space. Nothing matters. You have nothing to do but to be here in the now. Oftentimes, when we are raised by parents that invalidate us, ignore us, or punish us when we express our negative emotions, we are taught feelings are bad, and we learn to get rid of those emotions. By these negative experiences, we are trained that feelings are bad and are things we need to get rid of. Otherwise, we will face a consequence of rejection, abandonment, and pain. We are helpless children that need our parents, and we will do anything to maintain that connection, even if it means getting rid of parts of ourselves to stay connected to our parents. We did what we felt we needed to do in order to survive. Really, your parents or caregivers wronged you for taking away your natural responses. It is not only normal and okay to have emotions, but vital. Our emotions are a reaction to our physiological state in our body. Our emotions are here to tell us something, and without them, we are not able to live a fulfilling life. Anger is here to tell us when we feel we are being mistreated, or it is there to cover up something deeper, and to tell us there is a deeper emotion we are not facing. It is there to tell us we need to address something. Sadness is there to tell us that something is hurting us. We are grieving. There is a loss. It is there to help us process and come to terms with something. Fear is here to tell us that we feel threatened or in danger, and we need to protect ourselves from this threat. Disgust is here to tell us that something is spoiled or repulsive, and we need to get away from that thing. It is there to eliminate something toxic. Happiness is here to give us pleasure and help us to flourish in life. It is there to tell us what we are doing is right, and it aligns with what makes us feel good. All these main emotions have a purpose that help better our experiences as a human, and when we shut them off, we shut ourselves off from growth, protection, and also from living our most authentic selves. Not only that, but suppressing our emotions has negative consequences. When we try to push down certain emotions, they don't just go away. What gets pushed down has to come back up. It can manifest and become something else, and come out in addiction, anger, depression, passive aggression, anxiety, projection, or constant avoidance and needing distractions. Suppression leads to temporary comfort, but results in long-term discomfort. Suppression is what you felt you had to do in order to survive from your needs potentially not being met by your caregivers. You were dismissed and felt you were not allowed to have your feelings. Really, what you needed was to acknowledge your emotions, welcome them, feel heard, and learn how to be comfortable with your uncomfortable emotions, which is what we will be doing today. Let's first start by giving yourself permission to have these emotions. Imagine in front of you is little you. Take note of what little you is wearing, what you smell, the expression little you has on their face, what you hear, and what you feel when you see them. Now imagine kneeling down and you are at their eye level, and you lovingly embrace them however they allow you. Look at little you and say, "Precious little one, I know in the past you felt you had to push your feelings away, but that was not okay. You are allowed to have emotions. It is okay to feel all of these sensations and emotions that come up, whether it be sadness, anger, fear, disgust, and happiness. You can cry, scream, yell, and not want to be around something. It is safe to experience these things, and I will keep you safe. You can trust me. I got you. You are the most important thing to me, and I love you. You may not have felt safe in the past, but I am here to change that. I can keep you safe. And these emotions and sensations you feel in your body are safe to feel. Embrace and welcome them." Now tell little you whatever else they need to hear, and if there's anything they need to address, calmly address it with them. And when they're ready, tell them to go play. They will be in the background while you embrace all of these emotions. They will be on the journey with you, but you will be doing the hard stuff for them so they can be led by you. Remember, all these emotions you will be experiencing are created in your own mind. So if they ever get too intense, take a deep breath and use your 5 senses, sight, smell, taste, sound, and touch, to bring yourself back to the now. We can create and destroy all imagery and thoughts with our mind and what we choose to entertain. Now when you're ready, go to a moment when you felt really angry. It could have been a moment you were picked on. Someone said mean things to you, or someone did something that you felt was rude or unjust. What sensations do you feel? Where is it in your body? Describe it as best as you can. If you could give it a color, what color would it be? Now label that as anger. Be with it for a moment. Don't think about the story or the angry thoughts. Just be with the sensations. You can describe them to yourself if that will help you be with them. Just be with this now. This is anger, and it is okay to be with anger. Anytime it comes up, embrace it and ask, what are you trying to tell me? Why do I feel you, and what do you need? Now bring yourself back to the now and take a deep breath. And when you breathe out, you will feel yourself release the anger. Now go to a moment when you felt sadness. It could have been a moment you lost someone or something, or a time when you didn't get what you wanted and you felt disappointed. What sensations do you feel? Where is it in your body? Describe it as best as you can. If you were to give it a color, what color would it be? Now label that as sadness. Be with it for a moment. Remember, don't think about the story or the thoughts. Just be with the sensations. Be with this in the now. This is sadness, and it is okay to be with sadness. Anytime it is coming up, ask, what are you trying to tell me? Why do I feel you? And what do you need? Now bring yourself back to the now and take a deep breath. And when you breathe out, you will feel yourself release sadness. Now go to a moment when you felt afraid. It could have been a moment you felt threatened or scared of something, or you felt unsafe. What sensations do you feel? Where is it in your body? Describe it as best as you can. You are safe. It is okay to experience this. If you were to give it a color, what color would it be? Now label this as fear. Be with it for a moment. Don't think about the story or the thoughts. Just be with the sensations. Be with fear here in the now. This is fear, and it is okay to be with fear. Anytime it is coming up, ask, what are you trying to tell me? Why do I feel you? And what do you need? Now bring yourself back to the now and take a deep breath. And when you breathe out, you will feel yourself release fear. Now go to a moment when you experience disgust. It could have been a moment when you experienced something toxic someone did to you, or you saw something gross. What sensations do you feel? Where is it in your body? Describe it as best as you can. If you were to give it a color, what color would it be? Now label it as disgust. Be with it for a moment. Don't think about the story or the thoughts. Just be with the sensations. Be with it here in the now. This is disgust, and it is okay to be with disgust. Anytime it is coming up, ask, what are you trying to tell me? Why do I feel you? And what do you need? Now bring yourself back to the now and take a deep breath in. And when you breathe out, you will feel yourself release disgust. Now go to a moment when you felt happiness. It could have been a moment when you had a beautiful moment with the love of your life, your kids, a friend, or a pet. It could have been when you achieved something, or you got something you had wanted. What sensations do you feel? Where is it in your body? Describe it as best as you can. If you were to give it a color, what color would it be? Now label it as happiness. It is okay to be happy, even if others are not happy. You don't have to alter your feelings based on others. Be with it for a moment. Allow yourself to welcome happiness. Embrace every sensation. This is happiness, and it is okay to be with happiness. Anytime it is coming up, embrace it and ask yourself, what made me feel this way? Take note of the things that made you happy, as these are part of your toolbox and the things you want to gear towards. Now bring yourself back to the now and take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, you feel this happiness going through every fiber of your being, and you embrace it and welcome it. And when you breathe out, you are breathing out any negativity and pain. Now look in the distance. You can see little you playing, laughing, enjoying themselves. They can finally relax as you are taking care of them, and they see that emotions and being uncomfortable isn't so bad after all. You are now working at your highest vibration, full of courage, wisdom, safety, and love. You have the ability to be uncomfortable. You just need to choose it, acknowledge it, embrace it, and soothe yourself through it through loving, compassionate words. Thank you for doing this meditation with me. Have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening, being comfortable with being uncomfortable.